Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we will be diving into the basics of using Linux on Raspberry Pi 5. To start with, we'll first SSH into the Raspberry Pi. On the screen, you can see the command. So this is the command for SSH into my Raspberry Pi 5. The IP address is mentioned over here. This is my local IP address. Once pressing it, I'll be prompted to use my password. I give my password and here it is. We have now logged into my Raspberry Pi account. So now I've already made an SSH connection to the Pi. So let's get started with some essential Linux commands that every beginner should know. So here we are in the terminal. If you're accessing the Raspberry Pi remotely like I am, this is how you will interact with it. Let's start with some basic commands. First of all, let's see where we are. The command pwd stands for print working directory. This shows you the folder or directory you are currently in. As you can see, we are in the home Pi 5 directory, which is the default location for our user on the Raspberry Pi. Our username is Pi 5. Now let's check what files or directories are inside this folder using the ls command. Here you have some standard folders like desktop, documents, downloads, etc. But what if you want to see more details like file sizes or permissions? That's where ls-l comes in. So in this, we get more information like who owns the file, the permissions, and the size of each directory. Next, let's learn how to move around in the file system. Use the cd command, which stands for change directory to navigate. Let's go into documents. Now, if I use present pwd command again, we will see that we are in the documents folder. You have seen that now we are in the documents folder. To go back into the previous directory, we use the cd ... command. Sorry, so you have to use space between cd and ... Yeah, now we have gone back to our root directory. Sorry, not the root directory but the user directory. Again, to go into desktop folder, we just have to type desktop. Again, to go back into our home directory, we can use cd ... to go back into the directory, or we can use cd this command to go back into the home directory. And now we are back in the home Pi 5 directory. Now let's create a simple file. The touch command is used to create an empty file. Let's create one called testfile.txt. Let's see whether this file is created or not. In the bottom, you could see that the test file txt was created with 0 size. To remove this file, you can use the rm command. Again, just to check whether it has been removed or not, type lslh. And now you could see that this file is removed. Now let's create a file with some content. I'll use the echo command to write a simple line of text into a file. Let's say echo hello world from Raspberry Pi 5. I'm passing this line to a sample text file. Let's say it's called hello.txt. Again, to check this whether it's there or not, you could see hello. To check the contents of hello, we can use this command called cat. cat hello.txt. This will give you whatever the contents of this file in your terminal. So this is the content of the file that we have given the previous command. To go into the file, the editor per se, we can use the vim command also. Vim hello.txt. This is open the editor for this file, and you could see the content of this file in the first line. To go into the vim, I will make a separate video because it's a very much detailed video covering different kinds of commands. So basics, the entire editor from your keyboard, you can edit all the files, all the contents from your keyboard itself. It's a very powerful tool, and we will cover that in detail in the next video. To go back from this, press X, colon, and then Q. So now we have created our hello text file, and we have provided the contents, and we have seen how we can see the contents using the cat command and the vim command. So now let's look at some system resources command. To check how much free memory your Pi has, use the free-h command. Free-h command. The H option makes the output human readable. So here you could see how much is the used memory and how much is the free memory. The free memory is 2.9 gigabytes and the total is 4 GB. So it's a 4 GB RAM for this Raspberry Pi 5. Finally, let's talk about safely shutting down or rebooting the Raspberry Pi. Use the sudo shutdown command to shut down immediately, or use sudo reboot if you need to restart it. So let me use the sudo shutdown command. Remember to always shut down properly to avoid corrupting your SD card. And that's it for today's video. These are just the basics, but they will get you started with Linux on your Raspberry Pi 5. If you have found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more Raspberry Pi content, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.